You unlock this door with the key of shenanigans. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of insecurities. A dimension of double standards. A dimension of feelings. You're moving into a land of both hypocrisy and anxiety, of accusations and irrational thought. You just crossed over into the female zone.
Listen up. Come here. Yeah, right there. If you are handsome and over 40, and you are home praying to God to remove the desire from you, from being loved, because it hasn't worked out or you hidden or whatever the case may be. We go together now. Congratulations. You have a new Latina girlfriend that's ready and willing to put on them PJs. Let's go watch them lights, okay? I'm funny and I can be annoying at times and really smart. So let's go. Are you ready? Grab those keys.
All right, Queen, you said that if a man is 40 or over and is handsome and is at his house hoping that the desire to, not go out with women anymore goes away, well then, congratulations, he won a prize, i.e. you. I gotta ask, is that a consolidation prize? Seriously, listen, sweetheart, let me tell you something. If a man is in his 40s and he's staying at the house and he's not going out, he's literally not looking for any woman, you can't just come and say, congratulations, you won me. Number one, he hasn't won you because I don't think he was competing for that. And number two, more importantly, if he's not going out with any woman, it's because he's working on his purpose. He's working on the things that he wants to work on. Usually a man in his 40s who's locked up in his house, by that time, they've actually been through marriage. They've been through the joys of family court and have decided, screw this. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to make myself awesome. Don't care about dating. I mean, bedroom fun aside, I'm pretty sure they could get a sugar baby for that one. But something tells us a girl that you're not the end-all be-all prize that you think you are. But keep trying, Queen. I'm pretty sure someone's going to collect that prize. He's just not going to be the 40-year-old Chad/Tyrone that you're looking for. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
So because there is so many garbage men out there, when we date, we have a roster. So I'm going on a date with a different man tonight. We'll see how it goes. I will keep you all updated. So far, he seems very nice. He's very, consistent with responses, which is good. However, he's a little too flirty on text. And when I say flirty, I mean, sexual. So sometimes that's a little off-putting because kind of shows that they're only in it for one thing, but I told him my boundaries and was very specific about expectations, and he seems to be on board. So we will see how this goes. I'll let you know.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
We will see how it goes. I'll let you know. Queen, let me tell you from right now, this gorilla can kind of predict which way this thing is going to go. You see, a lot of you women believe that all men that put in a little bit of a schmexual twist into the texting, they do it because they're thirsty and they haven't had none in a long time. Now, is there truth to that? Yes, there is. But you have to understand, there's also a good percentage of that of men who are actual players. It's not that difficult for them to get what they want. And usually when they text, they have a little pattern down, a little, how could I put this, test that they do. And I am convinced that this guy kind of texted you lightly in a intimacy kind of way because he was testing to see, hey, even if I text you this way, even if I write this way, which could be considered pushing boundaries, are you still willing to go out with me? And the answer is yes, because you're going out with him anyway. He already knows. I already pushed the boundary a little bit with her in the text, and she still went out with me. So that tells me either A, she's either interested in me, or B, is going to try to use me. And I promise you, you go on a date with him, he's going to push the boundaries 2 or 3 more times, just to see where he stands. It's a common tactic, and usually the one that gets surprised is you. But either way, Queen, you'll get a prize out of it. More than likely, he gives service with a smile, and the customer is always satisfied. Moving on!
So I've kind of gotten myself into a pickle, and I need dating advice. So like a year and a half ago, I got involved with this guy. It was like a distance thing. We met, hung out 6 weeks, went our separate ways. It went, long story short, it went south. He texted me the other day and was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in town. Do you want to get together, see if there's anything still salvageable, yada, yada, yada." So I'm like, okay, cool. That's supposed to happen on Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, fast forward 2 or 3 weeks, I met a new guy. And I really like this guy. We've been hanging out for like 2 weeks. We've hung out twice. Like, he's really consistent. Like, he's a good guy. I like him. So anyway, me being who I am, like, I'm very black and white, right? I can't date multiple people. I don't. I put all my eggs in one basket because I need to be able to look myself in the mirror. I have a conscience. Anyway, so I texted distance guy and I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I met this new guy. I'm really into him and I want to see where it goes. And I don't feel like me hanging out with you right now is the right thing to do." And he's like, "Okay, cool. I respect that, blah, blah, blah." And then I get in my head, I get anxiety, blah, blah. And I message new guy and I'm like, looking for clarity. And I'm like, "Hey, this is the situation. Like, I had made these plans before I met you. Like, are you seeing other people? Like, where is this going?" type thing. And when I say he got so butthurt, he canceled our whole weekend, is not responding to me. Like, y'all, I've known this guy for 12 days. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but, oh, my conscience. Like, I'm probably the most honest person you'll ever meet in your life. So what do I do? Is he being dramatic? Like, how do I proceed?
Hey, buddy, let me clue you in.
Whoa, ho, ho. We have a situation here where a woman's asking for dating advice. And to my female viewers, both of you, you're going to be happy that this girl is actually going to help out. Because if you find yourselves in a situation like this, or you have some girlfriends who are in a similar situations, instead of you all giving them horrible female dating advice, which all of you do, put them this way. Here it is. Okay, to this queen, listen, you're between two guys. First of all, let's talk about the guy from out of town. You had already made plans with a guy from out of town. If you were with him before and you broke it off and you're coming back together, obviously there was something there. In your brain somewhere, you were thinking, okay, you know what? Let's give this another chance because, yeah, maybe it didn't work out completely, but there was enough there to get you back together with him. Now, as for the new guy, did you mess up? Yes, you did. But this girl has got to ask, okay, did you really need to tell him that? A guy that you've only known for only 12 days. The problem here isn't that you were completely honest. The problem here is that you tried to pressure a guy that you knew for only 12 days for more certainty. You wanted him to commit. So in order to get him to commit, you try to give him kind of like a little ultimatum, like, "Oh, I had all these plans before I met you, but I want to make sure that, you're doing something more serious before I cancel this." The guy's going to look at it like, "Wait, hold up a second. So you already made a commitment with this other guy, then you started dating me. I'm kind of the upgrade, so you want to break it off with the other guy, but you want me to commit to you when you can't stay with one commitment." Do you see how hypocritical that is? You see how one-sided that is? And when the guy broke it off, he's absolutely right. And this girl will break it off too, because what you're doing is you're trying to cover up your commitment issues with the excuse of "I'm being too honest." What's next? You're going to run off and sleep with 20 different guys in like 1 week, and then you're going to blow that off by saying, "Oh, I'm being too active." Food for thought there, queen. Moving on.
No one talks about the silent car rides. I don't even listen to music anymore. All I do is cry. There's got to be more than life to this because I can't keep going like this. I really can't. I'm hurt. I'm angry. I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm doing things that are not right. I'm not close to my parents. I don't have family here. I don't have anybody to lean on. Nobody. But yet I'm supposed to be happy and make it through every day and just want to keep going. But yeah, I'm just so defeated. And every day I wake up is a new battle. Something else on my plate. The guilt trip. The hurt. Not being able to give my daughter exactly what I want. How I want. She sees a very angry mom. Not a happy mom. I'm going to withdraw for a little bit and step back. Not be around. focus on me for a minute. I've done poured my love and focus into everybody else that I lost me. I did. I lost me. And I can't give back until I find me again. My daughter deserves the best version of me. Not this broken, angry, hateful version. She don't deserve it.
All right, fam, let me give a little bit of context behind what this rant was all about. You see, this particular queen right here, she's a single mom, and she is suffering from depression because the difficulties of being a single mother, taking care of her daughter, basically the struggles of everyday life are just overwhelming her. She's really struggling, and like many women out there, she has turned to social media, specifically to the TikTokies, to use that as therapy. And I'm assuming it's because she really can't afford therapy. Well, listen, starting off, before I hit the harsh truths, I have got to say this one thing to this queen. Sister, you really got to go find some therapy. And I know that a lot of my male viewers will say therapy is just a waste of time. It doesn't matter. It can help her. I know it could be expensive, but I know that there are also social programs out there that could help you out to pay for a therapist, or you can find a pro bono therapist. There's help out there. Now, in saying that, I've got to come over. Okay, listen, I am not blaming her for her depression, and make that very clear. That is a difficulty that millions of people face every day, and it's not a nice one. I have to say this. Although I don't know the exact situation that she's in, I don't know what the situation was with the baby daddy and all that, but it seems to me that she's saying right there that she's possibly emotionally hurting her daughter, because she says that her daughter sees her as this angry person. It's not constructive, and apparently the financial burdens are also tough, and she doesn't have any support from her parents because she's not close to her parents. In that case, I would say, hey, wouldn't it be a kind of awesome for you to consider, hey, why don't you talk to the baby daddy? Maybe he's in a better off situation than you are. And possibly the responsible thing to do here is to give up majority custody to him, assuming that you're the one who has a majority custody. Because if you don't want your daughter to experience you in your woes and all these problems and all these struggles you're having, it's best for her not to be there. And if the baby daddy is willing to take her and give her a better life, maybe you should think about that. I mean, this gorilla is also thinking about the best interest of the kid, and it seems right now that, as you said, you want to give yourself space, whatever, well, maybe you should give her up. Food for thought there, Princess. Good luck to you. You're going to need it.
Game over, man. It's game over.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.